Hey guys, welcome into an instant reaction to USC's 48-41 win over Colorado. To call this a win feels very generous. This is one of the more hollow wins I can remember. This was embarrassing, this was revealing. I think we learned so much about this team, and not good things at all. The USC defense was pathetic. It was. This is a Colorado team that could not run the ball coming into this game. We talked about it in the game preview. They were averaging just 1.91 yards an attempt. USC gave up nearly 200 yards on the ground at 4 yards a pop. Unacceptable, and again, it's embarrassing. So yeah, breaking news here, but the defense is not fixed. That is clear, and guys, it's not a talent issue. Alex Grinch is not the guy. I'm not saying fire him now because I don't know what would change. The defensive culture is rotted, but at the end of the year, if Alex Grinch is retained, I don't even know what I'll be able to say about that. But yeah, this game was so bad. I'm so disheartened. This is not a championship contending team, not even close. The defense is still a joke. We can't tackle. There's zero accountability still. Example, Bryson Shaw played what is a contender for the worst performance by a USC defender I've ever seen. He got destroyed all day long. He couldn't tackle. He was getting destroyed in coverage. They were targeting him by the end of the game. And what does Grinch do? He keeps him in the game all day. I know when I played football, if there's a guy having that bad of a day, his ass is sitting on the bench. There's zero, and I mean zero, accountability. Bryson was horrendous. Tackett Curtis has shown us zero reason why he deserves to play. He doesn't add anything of substance to this USC defense. Oh man, I just feel the exact same way I felt after the Tulane game last year. Guys, Lincoln is currently having his post-game presser, and he just said that he doesn't think the defense has the same issues as last year. All right, well, let's go down the list. Can't tackle, check. No accountability, check. Multiple coverage busts per game, check. And late game collapse, check. I mean, I don't know what the new issues are, but to me, this looks exactly the same. The only difference is we have better players on the field, which makes it even more inexcusable. All right, so going through and looking at this box score here, guys, we gave up 564 yards to Colorado. 564. Good God. We lost the time of possession battle as well. And the crazy thing is that Colorado played a horrible first half. They shot themselves in the foot over and over again, and this was still a one-score game late in the fourth. Unbelievable. I mean, look, in the grand scheme of things, I still think this team is going to win a lot of games. I think we're going to score a lot of points, obviously. But any little bit of confidence I had left in this defense has completely evaporated at this point. I mean, I don't even want to know what it's going to look like when we play Oregon and Washington, let alone Notre Dame with Sam Hartman that's coming up in a few weeks. I mean, we got to get better really fast. And I'll be honest, I don't know if we're going to. I mean, the defense has given me zero reason to believe in them at this point. This game was such a letdown. And I mean, by the end of the game, the guys on defense looked absolutely gassed, which when you have the transfer portal year we had, you bring in all these guys, depth shouldn't be an excuse. Why aren't you rotating more? Our guys shouldn't be exhausted. Look, I don't know, the more I look into these numbers and the more I just think about it, this team needs a spark on defense. Alex Grinch has got to go. I mean, guys, it's over. It's done. As it stands, this defense is not a championship contending defense. Hell, they're not even a Pac-12 winning defense, if we're being completely honest. And you know, I said it on Twitter earlier, this is a defense that has some fantastic individual talents. Some guys step up and make really good plays, but they're not put in position to succeed. If these players loved Alex Grinch, they wouldn't lay down at the end of games because they would be playing for him. This defense had zero fight, and they just got torched by a Colorado offense that has no offensive line. And I know it's a completely different game and a different situation, but comparing this game to what Oregon did to Colorado, man, it makes you feel like we're very far behind in this Pac-12 race. Another quote from the Lincoln Riley presser, he says he still has confidence in Alex Grinch. I mean, yeah, what's he supposed to say during a press conference? But we don't have a bye week until I think after the last game of the year before the conference championship game. So if Grinch is going to get fired, now's the time to do it. And you guys know what's the really disappointing thing? The thing that really has me worked up? It's the fact that we're going to waste Caleb Williams. We're never going to have a quarterback at this level again, more than likely, and we're just going to flat out waste him. I mean, we're not winning anything with this level of defense. We're just not. I said it earlier, but with this Colorado game, all of a sudden, Arizona's not a gimme. Cal could be a tricky game. I mean, who knows where this season is going to go? I apologize if this video is kind of all over the place. I'm just doing this off the cuff. It's not scripted or anything. I'm just sitting down talking to you guys. But just to put a bow on things, I feel very disappointed. I feel let down. This doesn't feel like a win to me. We have a lot of big problems. And were there good performances in this game? Yes. Caleb Williams, phenomenal. I saw some people saying that the offense could have done more. I mean, guys, they put up 48 points. What more do you want from them? I know the timing of when they started to stall out wasn't great, but still, 48 has to be more than enough. Brendan Rice is really cementing himself as USC's #1 wideout. Only 13 carries for Marshawn Lloyd. Again, I find that to be unacceptable as well. Lincoln has just gotten too pass happy over these last 2 weeks, so I'd like to see that change. USC's offensive line I thought was an overall disappointment. I mean, we're not at all of the level of last year's line. Man, I just don't know what to say about this game, honestly. I mean, even talking about the positives now just feels like a waste of time. But yeah, I'll come out and say it. I was wrong about Alex Grinch and this defense. All of you that told me I was wrong during the course of the offseason, you were right, hands down. I completely admit I whiffed on that one. And again, guys, we have some phenomenal players. Jamil Muhammad, awesome. Romello Height, awesome. I thought Mason Cobb had a very good game in this one. But overall, this feels like a loss. Another defensive meltdown. We got shredded by Colorado. Colorado ran the ball on us. We laid down. We were soft. It really feels like we're going to waste Caleb Williams. And if I had to say how I feel about that, I feel sad. He deserves to have a championship defense. He deserves to win a championship. He's the best college player I've ever seen. And man, if we're not going to win anything of importance this year, I at least hope we can get him a second Heisman. All right, guys, that will do it for this instant reaction. Again, I am sorry if this video was all over the place. I've never done a video like this before. Usually, I like to have everything mapped out so I know where I'm going to go with things. But if you did happen to enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will talk to you all Monday when we do our full game review. I'll be honest and just say I'm not looking forward to it. I'll see you all Monday. Take care and fight on.